Hello YouTube, it's Si here from Si Moto Photo. Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be an epic day because I've got a bike that lots of you guys in the comments section have asked me to do a review on, and I've just not been able to get my hands on one actually. At one point these were sold out for 9 months. They're currently still really hard to get. But a very good friend of mine, Cha, bought one of the bikes, or bought this bike back earlier in the year, and he has very kindly lent me the bike to give my take and let you guys know what I think of the bike and who would be good, who would be a good fit for this bike. But at some point in this video, I'm going to ask Cha to give you his take on why he bought the bike, what he thinks of the bike, why he bought it over other bikes that he was looking at, and how he finds it, from an owner's point of view. So what we'll do is we'll go and we'll hit the road, and I'll give you my thoughts on the bike. Drop any comments in the comments section, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of Cha's Pride and Joy, and let's go and see what it's all about. So I just love the grumble that you get. I love the grumble that you get off of this T-plane triple. It's got such a feel about it and a character that very, very few bikes have. It almost behaves like a twin in terms of, the sound of it and the low down grunty feel that the engine has. But then the more you rev it, the more it sounds like a triple and the more it behaves like a triple. It's just a gem, an absolute gem. And as I mentioned, why Triumph don't use this in more bikes, I really don't know, because it's such a good engine. But again, you've got a nice narrow waist on the 900. It feels like really nice between the legs. It doesn't feel like a big lump of a bike, and just the way that this bike's designed, you sit very much in the bike and you feel at one with the bike. The ergonomics are great. The reach for the bars I feel are just pretty much bang on, and the throttle feel, or the throttle response is not jerky, it's just nice and linear, and just a joy. And typical Triumph, it just handles a dream. It just handles superb. Drops into a corner, holds a line well. As Cha will probably point out to you, a lot of people have asked, are these bikes vibey? They sound, when you listen to the engine idling, it sounds quite grumbly, and it's almost as if it should be vibey, but it's not. It really isn't. It's a motorcycle at the end of the day. Every motorcycle's got vibes that come through the bike. It's just the nature of a internal combustion engine in a motorcycle. But it's not, finger tingly. It wouldn't be uncomfortable. But in saying that, everyone's different and everyone's tolerances are different. So what might not be for one might be for another. So this is just my opinion. Everybody is, you can watch all these YouTube reviews and listen to people's opinions on the bikes, and it's great to get a baseline about what you think a bike might behave like. But please go and ride it yourself and go and experience what the bike's all about yourself. It's only an opinion I've got, the same as everybody else. So what a bike to ride, Cha. Listen, thanks a lot for giving us a shot of your bike today to let us sort of take it out and get a ride on it. As you know, it's been really hard for me to get one of these at the shop. In fact, how long did you wait in yours?
I ordered it last September, and well, it came early and I got it late April, so it was perfect timing for the season.
Awesome, man. So at the time you were looking at this, and you were also looking at it was a Tiger 660, wasn't it?
Yep, with the sort of experience rides, I'd get out on the bikes a couple of times, and at first I really enjoyed the 660, and then I thought I better give this one a shot as well. Tried that, and then it won my heart over at that.
What do you think? What do you think the main differences are between this and the 660?
The 660 is probably more a road focused bike or a sportier bike. However, this is maybe a bit better set up for doing touring. I've got the luggage obviously, and that's what I wanted to do. A little bit of getting away weekends, camping, etc. So I think it's because it's sort of slightly larger engine, it's a bit more relaxed when you're out cruising, but yet it still has a sporty side to it as well. You can throw it about and enjoy it in that respect too.
Do you find, I know lots of people that have come in to ride these bikes, they've sort of commented on the fact that they think that the engine might be vibey with the T-plane triple engine. Do you find it vibey at all?
I've never experienced that myself. I'm through the handlebars, don't feel any vibrations on my hands. Sitting doing a ride on it, I never feel that it is vibey at all. So no, that's not something I've experienced on the bike.
Awesome, right, okay, cool. What see in terms of miles per gallon, because you always get the miles per gallon figures in the brochures and things like that. How do you find this in a real world situation? What kind of miles per gallon are you getting out of this bike, and how many miles are you getting to a tank?
Yep, well, generally out of a tank I get almost 200 miles. One time we did a good run down to the borders, and I think the time I had to fill it up, although I was a little worried by the end of it, at about 210 just over that miles out of the tank, but easily get 190 out of it. I think it's showing about 54 miles to the gallon just now on the display there, so yep, it seems economical as well.
Awesome, man. Awesome. It sounds correct as well. I love the sound that comes out of that T-plane triple engine. It's such a tractable, nice engine to ride. It's how do you find it power-wise for the road with its, because it's got 84 horsepower this bike, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
How do you find that on the road? Is it enough?
Well, certainly, it's powerful enough for me. Certainly, I'm going along even roads, back roads. It's sporty enough. It's got the torque in the engine to pull you out of corners. I've been out with people, Ducatis, etc., and chased after them a little bit on it, and not had any issues there at all. So yeah, there's plenty of power on it. Perhaps if you're used to a high-powered sports bike, you'd be coming down a bit from that, but no issues with that either.
Awesome, mate. So tell me, what have you done to this bike? So you've fitted a few bits and pieces onto it, yeah?
Not a lot, I haven't actually, the way it turned out. If you're going to do it right. I put the bottom protection bars on, and the top protection bars.
Okay.
I put the heated grips on it.
Oh, essential.
I put the quick shifter on it as well.
How do you find the quick shifter?
It's a revelation. And after you have one, you'd never be you'd not be without one after that.
I know, it's brilliant.
They're brilliant. Really good. It just makes it the ride easier, I suppose, and it even gives you a sportier edge to your ride for some reason.
It makes it safer as well. When you drop them down, it's so smooth, and the bike always sits really sort of level when you're bashing down the gears. It's a great setup, a really good feature on the bike, to be honest.
Yeah, I did that. I couldn't believe just how much I've enjoyed it since I actually got that. And also put the luggage on because I want to do a few camping trips, etc. on it. I got the luggage for it, which is great as well. We're away for almost a week over to Islay and up the west coast of Scotland. There was plenty of room for all my camping gear, tents, and of course my necessary clothing for my evenings out.
They're the sort of proper try and fit ones with the rails and things like that.
Yes, they are.
And although they don't say they're waterproof, in my experience they've been pretty much waterproof. They don't really let much water in. You can get linings for them, can't you, as well?
Yes, you can. As this summer has been all the way through, we did experience a little bit of rain while we were away, and there was certainly no evidence of water inside.
Was there not? Right, okay.
I've not actually got liners, although I've certainly got the wet bags that I could put in them, but there was no need for that either.
Okay, awesome. And you fitted what? You fitted your engine, your radiator guards?
Yeah, a couple of little things I've got off eBay just to protect the radiator from stone chips coming up if I'm following too closely with other guys. That just protects the radiators, obviously.
And your little chain adjuster on the other side as well?
Yes, at the back. Again, that's a Triumph option. There's just for I thought I'd get the red ones to match the rest of the bike. So
The bike's looking fantastic. Superb, so no regrets, Cha?
absolutely none. I'm delighted with my purchase. I've really enjoyed it.
Good.
And so glad that I did get it. And every opportunity I get, I'm out on it.
Right.
Whether it's just a little run after I come home from work at night or getting a little further as well. But no, absolutely delighted with the bike.
Brilliant. Listen, thanks a lot, and thanks a lot for giving us a shot at the bike today. It's been really helpful.
No problem.
And it lets us give the guys out that are watching the channel a wee bit of feedback about what the 850 is all about, and give them a bit of a feel for it. So thanks again, mate. But the brakes, you've got monoblock calipers on this, and when we come up to this corner, you'll see they've got really good modulation, really good feel, and they're really quite confidence inspiring. And I know you hear that that sort of phrase branded about a lot, confidence inspiring, but they really are. They're a great brake. It's a great braking system that's on the bike, and it really does complement the ride of the bike, knowing that you've got plenty of power up front to hold the bike up if you need to, without being grabby. Chaz fitted a few things to this bike. He's got a set of heated grips on it, which, you know, if you're buying this bike in Scotland, you run about in Scotland with it. If you've not got heated grips, man, you need to get heated grips. They are a game changer. He's got crash bars on it in case he has a spill. Not that he will, but in case he does, it's going to protect his pride and joy. Just make sure he's not going to cause lots of damage on the bike. The wing mirrors, or the mirrors on the bike, you've got plenty of visibility behind you. They're not vibey, so you can see what's going on. They sort of go up and go over your elbow, so you've got plenty of visibility. You can see pretty much. I've got a totally unobstructed view behind me. The bike's riding with two panniers on it just now, and the panniers are, you know, specifically for the bike. You buy the frames, panniers go on it, absolute doddle to take on and off, and they just transform the bike into a wee touring machine. Very versatile. But you know, this 850 Sport has been a revelation when it came out, and it's been, you know, it's no wonder why. It's such great value for money. It's got lovely features on the bike. It's a joy to sit on, it's a joy to ride. You know, if only Triumph would build more of them. They just seem to be in real limited supply. Any that we get into the shop just fly out the door. So the Tiger 850 Sport, this for me is probably one of the best value bikes in the Triumph range. In fact, it's not probably, it is. It's just outstanding value for money. It starts at £10,095. When I say it starts at, there isn't any extra charges for paint or anything like that. The bike's £10,095. They've got two colour options now. You get it in this red, or you get it in black, black with a grey. And the extras that you put on, like what Chaz done here, bars and things like that, just to sort of customise it a wee bit and make it a wee bit more you. But you know, in terms of value for money, it's absolutely outstanding. It's got some really good components on it as well. You've got Marsocchi suspension front and rear, so you know, it's not budget. It's not, the front suspension's not adjustable, but it's pretty well set up. The rear suspension, you've got a little preload adjustment here on the side, and in terms of the braking, right, you've got a set of Brembo monoblock calipers, and I tell you what, they feel amazing. The modulation from the brake lever and the confidence they give you when you're on the brakes is just, it's fantastic, it really is. And it's a superbly well set up bike for, you know, a bit of spirited riding, if that's what you want to do with the bike. It comes riding on a set of Michelin Anarchy tyres. Now, the Anarchy tyres are pretty much 20-80, so 20% off-road, 80% on-road. I've done, if some of you watched you know, the previous reviews that I've done on the Tiger 900s, I'll leave them at the end of this video, some links to them so you can go and watch them. But the Tiger 900s, I've done some fire road stuff and forestry trail stuff on those bikes, and I'm not going to do it in Chaz's bike. I don't want to be unkind. Chaz gave me a loan of his bike, so I'm just going to take this one on the road, obviously, rather than the trails. But these tyres will do fire roads and forestry trails, no problem at all. They're a great tyre, a great all-round tyre, and on the tarmac in the wet, they are really, really fantastic tyres, to be honest. So Chaz fitted a set of these Trekker panniers. When you're buying the panniers, you need to get the rails and panniers all fit on together. But you know, the beauty is they all lock off your key that you use for the ignition, so there's no faffing about. You know, when you get somewhere and it's absolutely chucking it down with rain, you're not having to pull bungee cords and all sorts off your bike to get your bags off. It's just one key, you twist it, you take the box off, boom, gone. It's so easy. I'll just show you that just now actually. You take the key out, you just unlock the box, pull it, and it just comes off the bike. It's the easiest thing to do, and to put it back on, it's exactly the same. You just slide the boxes onto the clips, lock it into place, take your key out, and you're away. And it's just, you know, that it's just so easy to do. And you know, if anybody's ever got somewhere on a tour and arrived and it's absolutely chucking it down with rain, to have that feature with, you know, with minimum fuss and faff, just to get off the bike and grab your stuff and get in the hotel is fantastic. So the USP of this bike, in my opinion, is this absolute peach of a Triumph triple T-plane engine. It's, if you've never experienced a T-plane engine, it's different. It's got character. It's got torque in abundance. It's a fantastic road engine, and it gives you, you know, some real tractable feel through the back tyre. It really is a revelation, this engine, and I'm so surprised that Triumph haven't put this in more bikes. But if you've not had a shot of a T-plane triple, get yourself one on and get a shot. It's a great engine. The seat height in the bike is between 840 and 820 millimetres. So this seat is in the up position. Chaz a wee bit taller, so he's got this seat height in the up position. So it's currently 840 millimetres. Now, to give you an idea of, you know, what that's like, I've got a 32-inch inside leg, and I'm flat-footed on both sides with this bike. And what that also gives me, because the seat's in a little bit of a higher position, it gives me plenty of leg room on the pegs. So it's, you know, it's a really nice place to sit. But if you are a little bit small, I'm 6 foot, if you're a bit smaller than I am, you can reduce that seat height to 820 millimetres. And if you're still struggling, you can actually get a lowered seat. It'll give you another 10-15 millimetres lower again. So it's pretty customisable to get the right seat height for you. Technology-wise, the bike's got a lovely 5-inch TFT dash on it. Gives you plenty of information. It's well laid out. And you've also got a couple of rider modes. You've got a rain mode, which will dampen the throttle response down a wee bit, increase your traction control. And then you've got a road mode, which is just full power and intelligent traction control. But what a bike, what a fantastic bike. 20 litre fuel tank, really comfortable seat, really narrow waist. You can get your legs right into the bike and feel as if you're part of the bike, sitting on the bike. And your screen, you can adjust it up or down. So if you're about town, you can shove it down, give you plenty of visibility, and if you're on the motorway, you can raise it up just to give you a bit more wind protection. The seat's really comfortable on the bike. It's not firm. It's got a nice plushness about it, and you can just tell that you could sit in this bike for days, and it would just be nice and comfortable to do like a long tour on it. It'd be absolutely no bother at all to do a tour on it. The ergos of the cockpit really cool as well. This dashboard, you know, lots of people that come into the shop really prefer that dashboard over the bigger 900 version. It seems to be a lot less clutter. There's a couple of different layouts you can have on it, but it's a really nice dash. Well, that was that. Tiger 850 Sport. Thanks a lot to Cha. Thanks Cha for giving us a wee shot of the bike. It's been really helpful, because I know that lots of guys on the channel, lots of guys and girls on the channel have been sticking comments wanting us to do a wee ride in the 850, and it was good to get your experience and your take on it. Well,
I could only recommend the bike. If you can find one, I would get the opportunity to go for it, because yeah, I've had a great deal of pleasure riding it, and look forward to a few more ride outs, etc. on it. So yep, get one.
Super. Thanks a lot, Chan, and again, thanks a lot for tuning into the channel. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. The subscribes and the likes and the comments mean the world to the channel, and how the channel will grow organically. Everybody that sticks a like and a comment down there just helps the video or the YouTube algorithm more than you know, to be honest. But listen, thanks again. Please, if you have liked this video and you want to show a bit of appreciation for Cha giving us a loan of the bike, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next review. Sai here from Sai Moto Photo, over and out.